Good morning, guys. Yeah, it's been a while, isn't it? It's been a while, 2 weeks anyway, since I had the last day out fishing. And I'm down the harbour, the Port Authority, down here in Shoreham. And lo and behold, look at that dredger. Wow. So, it's high tide time. And I really want to be fishing down here. So I've got to lose about 4 foot of water before I can do that. So let's check it out at the end. I've never been right to the end, but yeah, but depending on this guy. So the way I'm kind of thinking is he's dredging, yeah, he's mucking up, oh, he's taking everything up from the bottom, he's disturbing the bottom. It's going to be real mucky, but when he leaves, for sure the fish are going to come in and feed on whatever he's churned up. So yeah, we'll wait and see. But obviously if I cast out there now, I could cast in between the 2 posts, you see it, like a fence, but I'd have to retrieve it from there, because if not then I'd get caught on the top reel coming back in. So without further ado, let's see what happens, and yeah, see you in a bit. So I can count 10, 11 people on the west arm there at Shoreham. Yeah, and good luck to them. I don't like that, you know. I deal with people all day at work and what have you, and so I'll come out here for some solitude, some peace and quiet. So yeah, and that's where we're going to be going. Give that another hour and a bit and that tide will be out enough to get down there. So that is more raised than what that is, so I should get down a bit earlier. I'll wait and see what happens. But still, you can't cast out, because as you see, when you retrieve it, if you did get a fish, you've got to come over that small barrier there. And the water is murky because of this guy dredging. But yeah, as I say, it's a day out, isn't it? And even on the east arm there, they're fishing. There's a few of them fishing there. Yeah. But once things quieten down, we're going down there, and we're going to just point our rod and cast out there just a wee bit. Not a lot, because the fish will come in for shelter, and I'm sure they'll come in to feed. 100%. So in a bit I'm going to show you the squid that I've got. So it'll be a squid, 1 up 1 down squid, and you've got the, I think is it sand squid? It's the box squid you get out of the fishing tackle shops, and basically it comes from India and it's trawled and it's baby squid. However, one rod will have that on it, the Indian squid, sorry, so it comes from India, yeah, the Indian squid, and the other rod will have squid that I caught, if you remember, if you watch the videos, off of Worthing Pier, and we'll see if there's any difference in the catch rate. I'm sure we will catch today, probably whiting as normal, but anything's a bonus, isn't it? So let's just take it easy, see what happens here, and hopefully that dredger will go back to wherever he came from. Right, see you in a bit, yeah? Yeah guys, so most of us will get this type of thing, Sam's unwashed squid from the cold store, lowest off. But if you turn on the back, it actually comes from India, wild caught, trawled, and it's I guess it's just baby squid, isn't it? This is what it says on the packet, yeah. However, that's it there, that is it. So you see that in comparison to my hand, yeah. Whereas this big beast here, that's the one from Worthing, the Worthing Pier, if you remember, back in the autumn there. I was catching these at night off the pier, and I kept them, although I did eat them, I kept them specifically for bait. So I'm going to use on one rod, once this tide goes out a bit, I'm going to put on the Indian on one, and I'm going to stick to the locally caught squid on the other, and see what the success rate is, if anything. I mean, we've still got the dredger here, he's still going back and forward. We've just gone high tide, but yeah, let's wait and see what the score is here. Yeah, we've still got about, as I say, about another hour to go. The sea is calm, but that's basically the wake of that dredger and what have you. But that'll go. That will eventually go. Yep. And it's starting to clear already down here. But either way, we're going to fish both sides, so it doesn't matter. I'm not fussy. So, yeah, let's see how we go on. It's just an experiment, isn't it? It's a day out. It's a laugh. It's a jolly. This ain't about like proper match fishing or what have you, like probably these guys over here on the West Arm are doing. You know, they've got all the gear. I've still got my cheap 20 quid rods and my cheap 10 pound and 20 quid reel there, and I'm happy with that. It still does the fish don't know what you've got, do they? They don't say, oh, there's a 600 quid rod, I better take his bait, as opposed to that guy over there, the Scottish guy with the 20 quid rods. So anyway, less of this rubbish. See you in a bit. You can see it all going through a sluice there, yeah. And that'd probably be about, wow, I don't know, 40 feet from me maybe. Yeah. Whereas remember the last time we were down here, there was a small one on the go. But he was just kind of like leveling it out. He wasn't scooping it, so I guess you're sucking everything up. Most of the silt goes into that bit, and then that's the water that comes out. Well, that's a nice job if you can get it. And you've got that crane type thing, like a high-up type thing, and then they'll just use that to empty it all. You can see the bag there, biffa bag, basically. That's all the, I would imagine, trees and God knows what else he's going to stir up off the bottom there. We're going to wait until he's clear of me, and then we're just going to just pop it out there a wee bit. But he's going to be another 15. Oh no, here we go. We've got an R1 coming in. Yeah. We've got another boat coming in, like a catamaran type thing. So yeah, I know I'm meant to be fishing, but there's always lots to see down here. There's always lots to see. Yeah. You can see all the muck that he's raking up. I don't know what this is. Is it fish or crabs or what? Whatever it is, the seagulls are following it. See if he'll give us a wave, guys. Let's see if he'll give us a wave. And there's the seagulls getting all the bits and bobs from the sediment. Yeah, there you go. And he's happy, isn't he? There you go, we got a wave, guys. You're probably thinking, oh, well, who's that idiot? Right, let's chuck this out and see if we get anything before he turns and comes back. Back in a minute. Well, we got one rod in the water, guys, and that structure is starting to clear a bit. Maybe another 40 minutes and I'll be able to get down there. I thought the dredger had gone, and it's went a fair bit out. I guess he's dumping what he's got out there as opposed to bringing it back. So yeah, he's coming back in again, but that'll still give me another 15 minutes maybe. And you never know, there's a lot can happen in 15 minutes. And as you see, the rails are starting to show. But more so here, I can actually see the ground now, the cement. Well, let's see what kind of wake he makes when he comes back. Anyway, most of the fishermen are leaving now because the tide's obviously turned. But you can only fish this here when the tide does turn. So I think I've got 4, 5, 6, and one's going home. So yeah, let's just wait and see. There he goes. Look, he's going to come back in again. He's obviously dumped all that rubbish out there, just to keep this channel empty. So yeah, what can I say? But other than back in a bit. I've got two rods out now, guys. The one on the right has got the Worthing squid. The one on the left has got the Indian squid, the baby squid. And the dredger's still out there. And the concrete slab is clearing, so give it another 40 minutes and I should be able to get down there, which will make it easier. If I do catch anything, it'll be easier to land it. Yeah, as you see, it is going out slowly. This one's got like a grapple on it, so it'll stick to the seabed. This one has got like a bomb on it, and the idea is, as the tide goes out, which it is just now, then this will move with the tide and cover more ground as opposed to this one that's fixed. So we'll see what happens anyway. As you see, I'm working in a really small space here. Yeah, so I can't move until I get down there. However, I'm lucky to get the rods out at all today, to be perfectly honest, but I was so hungry to get out fishing because I haven't been out for, as I said earlier, 2 weeks. But yeah, I'm quite hopeful. Even a couple of whiting would be good just to get a few hits. But let's see what happens. Back in a bit. Getting a couple of bites on the left rod. It's the Indian baby squid. On the right, blank, nothing at all. However, we've got the honey monster coming back in here, the dredger, so I'm going to take both lines in. They're not far out. I've basically just cast down there, but I don't know what he's got on board that thing, you know, whether it's like a huge hoover, you know. I don't want to be holding on to a rod and going water skiing down the harbour here. But as you see, the tide is going out, slow but sure. I could fish that just now, but I'm not. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait another 20 minutes or so. Yeah, let's see what kind of wake this thing gives when it comes in. But yeah, there's a boat just gone out. But all in all, yeah, as I said earlier, it's a day out, isn't it? So I think he must dredge the harbour, and then he goes off the east arm and dumps it out there. I would think so. It'd be more cost effective, I guess, but it's just at high tide, it's all, or in a storm, it's just going to like come back in, innit? So that's a job for life, to be honest, isn't it? Yeah, seems to be. Anyway, let's see what happens. So he's back. Oh dear, he's back. I just want to see the wake of it to see if it can get down there now. Yeah, I would say another 15 minutes I can get down there for sure. So I changed my tactics. I put one in there, a line in there, and a line out there. So we just have to wait. Like everything else, it's a waiting game. As you can see, the tide's fairly going out, which is fine. That's what we were after. Perfect. But you'll still catch whiting and even sea bass down here when the tide's going out, because obviously the river raider, whatever's up there, will come down and back out to sea. Or normally they'll probably just hang around here, I would think. But yeah, I mean, it's all a guessing game, isn't it? But let's just wait another 20 minutes. I don't want to go down there and get like the freak wave comes in and that's it. End the story. Oh yeah, let's just wait, guys. Well, I think even for me, guys, that is too close for comfort. So this rod's in. We've still got the one out on the other side. Well, the dredger is less than 20 feet now from me. And as you can see, look at that slurry that's coming up. Jeez, oh. Wow. And there's a fishing boat just on his port side. Yeah. Look at that. That's like a bit, I guess that's like a big hoover there, isn't it? It's sucking it up. Yeah, so I don't know. I've got mixed feelings and mixed thoughts. But we'll keep going until we can actually walk along there. Until we can walk back along that way. This is clear now. And even with him being so close, yeah, even with him being so close, there's no wake down there, so it's safe to go down there. And maybe just fish out that way then. Yeah, because that's obviously the channel there, so he's not coming in that way. Let's give it a go. Yeah, well, that's as close as it gets. He couldn't come any closer than that, no chance. Well, not unless he was going to be docking it. But yeah, there you go. I need that boat on the back so as it can go out there and get some sea bass. There you go. So let's go down there now. And let's fish further out that way. We might still have a chance. There you go. So it's a mess. Big mess. We'll fish that until that clears, and then we'll make our way back. Anyway, don't hold your breath. And I've only got 4 fishermen left on the west arm here down at shore, and we can just see them. Yeah. And we haven't made a mark on the squid. Obviously, I've only done a couple of casts. Oh no, look, he's actually coming in and trying to dredge a bit further in there. That's okay then, we'll just cast. No, we can't. Let's see what happens. Well guys, no point of staying here, because look at that big beast there, look. It's coming about 15 foot from the pier now, and so forget it. He's dislodged that buoy. I don't know if you can see it. It's a huge buoy that was over there, and it floated right out to sea and just missed the boat. Anyway, the lower walkway's clear now, so I think I'm just going to hightail it. My rods are there, but they're out of the water. There's just no point. There's no point of fishing this either, I don't think. No, if that was open you could, but no, forget it. But I'll wait until it goes down another 20 minutes and I'll just walk up there, up the shingle, as opposed to roughing it through here. You get the idea anyway. But normally it's an amazing place to fish, you know. And here's the lower. So I came down, I was up there, I was fishing up there, and I came down the ladder. And I really wanted to try that Worthing squid as opposed to the Indian squid. And there you go. So that's how it would normally be, and that's how I would normally fish it from there. But there's a good 4 feet between, 3-4 feet between where I am and that. So this clears earlier, that's why I came down. But to be honest, no good. And there's the small dredger. But yeah, I'm wasting my time here. I mean, I could fish right down the bottom at the mouth of the Ader, but there's so much metal work and what have you. It's hardly worth losing all my gear, you know, for that. But I don't know, maybe they could be at this for days, I don't know. So yeah, I'll pack up and I'll just head down there a bit and try fishing into the bay opposite the lifeboat station. See if I've got any luck. See you in a bit. Well guys, that was a blank. I reckon the only reason it was a blank was because I got 2 dredgers here, as you already seen, and that thing's still on the go, and it's a monster. It really is a monster. And the smaller one there. But all in all, I got out today. It was fine, but I had no idea things would be the way they were, or I went somewhere else. But I spent so much time sitting up there, so on the walkway right at the very end, the gate, and I came down these stairs, then I thought, oh well, I'll just hang fire and see what happens, you know. As the tide goes out, maybe the boats will go out with it, you know, they'll go back into the harbour, but they never did. And the only time that thing left the harbour was to take all its silt or what have you and dump it on the east arm, so that in the winter it can all come back and he can start all over again. So sorry there was no fish, but that's how it was. It's not really a fishing program, it's just kind of some of the things I do when I'm off work, and I'm off tomorrow too, but I might try and get out just for an hour, but I'll be just down the pier. There's no point in going any further than the pier because the fish there are the same fish here probably. So give me a thumbs up, take it easy, get out there, get fishing. If not, then just go for a walk down the beach, whatever. But as long as you get out, good for your physical and mental health. Leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Thanks to all my subscribers, old and new, and I keep on I keep on thrashing the water, you know, and I'll continue to do so. But I'm off to the Philippines April, so hopefully we'll get some good fishing there. But until then, until the next vlog, take it easy. See you again. Take care. Bye.